Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 33rd Annual Quadrangular Swimming Meet, this year hosted by Guildford Grammar School. Before we start, I'd like to acknowledge the Whadjuk Noongar people as the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet tonight and pay tribute to their leaders past, present and emerging. It is our absolute pleasure and honour to be able to meet on Whadjuk land. If we could now, ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready. We're under starters orders now for event number 1. If I can remind all competitors and spectators, please, we must have silence for the start of each race. This is so the swimmers can actually hear the gun go off and all get into the pool at the same time. And if we could also have the marshalling, please, up to event number 8. So is that a marshalling to event number 8, please, immediately to the marshalling area. And they're in the water, ladies and gentlemen. This is event number 1, the under 13 50-metre freestyle. Lane 1 Aquinas, lane 2 Guildford, 3 Hale, 4 in is CBC, 5 Aquinas, 6 Guildford, 7 Hale and 8 CBC. Taking a lead at the moment looks to be lane 4, Christian Brothers College. Lane 4 is in the lead, lane 8 coming up. It could be a CBC double to start off the evening. It's 1 for CBC, 2 for CBC, 3rd Aquinas and Hale filling out the minor places. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the under 13 50 metres, Division 2. Again, we're looking at a very fast time here. But like the early lead seems once again to be CBC. Lane 8 seems to be just ahead, but lane 2, Guildford Grammar, really pushing. It looks like lane 2 is just in front at the moment, coming into the last 10 metres. It looks like it's between lane 2 and 4. This is going to be a tight one, 2, 4 or 8. If you look up, you can see lane 2, Guildford Grammar taking this one out, CBC in 2nd and 3rd Hale School.
Can we have all competitors up to event number 16 to the marshalling area, please?
The next event is event number 3, the under 14 50-metre freestyle Division 2. We do just have to wait for the pool to be cleared. And once again, a reminder, please, competitors, silence for the start. For the competitors then who decided to yell and make that false start happen, if we could refrain from that, that'd be very good. And perhaps teaching staff, if you can have a look at the teams to make sure they're not yelling. So once again, we're just resetting the start now for event number 3, the under 14 50-metre freestyle division 2. And that's a clean start that time, ladies and gentlemen. So they're swimming fast. The early lead seems to be in the middle of the pool. Lane 4 and 5 have taken a bit of an early lead here. Lane 6 is really putting on the pace. Coming through, I think lane 4 is just looking like it's in ahead as we come past the commentary position here. Lane 4, lane 1. Lane 1 is in front. So we've got lane 1, lane 4, lane 8. As we hit the end, what's going to happen? Will Aquinas hold off here? It's a strong finish by CBC. Aquinas in first position. CBC takes second and third. Next up, we have event number 4. This is the under 14 50-metre freestyle division 1. Again, for those watching, Aquinas are in lane 1 and 5, Guildford lane 2 and 6, Hale lane 3 and 7, and CBC lane 4 and 8. It's a clean start, great dives in the water there. Lane 7 and 8 have come out fast. So lane 7 and 8, but look at lane 4, ladies and gentlemen. Lane 4 and lane 3 have really poured on the power here to bring it home. Lane 3 looks to be ahead as we reach about the 15-metre mark. Lane 3 is ahead, closely followed by lane 4 and maybe lane 2, lane 8 in third position. This is going to be a tight race. I think lane 3 has it. This could be a win to Hale School. Hale School in first, CBC second, Guildford third. It's a fantastic race there, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, these just get faster. So make sure you keep your eyes on the pool. Some of you may have worked out a great aerial shot happens on the screen there as well. So if you're not sure who's winning, you can always have a look at the big screen and you'll see it much clearer from there. We're now setting for event number 5, the under 15 50 metres freestyle division 2. It's a good start there from all. I think lane 5 is coming out very, very strong. Looks to be lane 4 and 5 at the early stages that will reach the halfway way in the pool. Lane 4 looks to be just ahead of lane 5 as they're coming towards the second half of the pool. This is going to be tight though. Lane 4 and 5 and lane 1 really pulling in the hard yards here. Lane 1, lane 3, lane 4. That seems to be... Is that going to be how it works out? Great race there. CBC in first position, Hale in second position, and CBC taking out third. Just a reminder to the swimmers, perhaps after looking at that event there, that you must make sure you touch the pads at the end quite firmly. And there we have the start of event number 6, the under 15 50-metre freestyle division 1. Now this is close, ladies and gentlemen. You can't even pick it from now. It looks like lane 5, lane 4, lane 3. No, lane 4 is lane 4 and 5. That's one. And lane 1. So it looks at the moment as it comes past the commentary, lane 1, lane 4 and lane 5. This is going to be too hard to pick. Lane 1 looks to be just ahead. It is indeed. Lane 1 takes out. It's a 1-2 for Aquinas there, ladies and gentlemen. First and second Aquinas, third CBC. We've got a replay happening there, you can see. Now that was close. That's why we have electronic timings, you see. Next is the event number 7, the under 16 50 metre freestyle Division 2. Quiet for the start, please. And it's a fast start there from everyone. Coming through, lane 3 is taking a good strong early lead, but it looks like lane 5. Lane 5 is just managing to pull out ahead there, but lane 3 is still holding on. So as they come past commentary, it looks to be lane 1, lane 3, lane 5. But lane 4 is not giving up either. This is going to be a tight one. Better look at the scoreboard to see what's going to happen here. It is lane 1 comes out. So Aquinas College in first and second position. Hale School taking out third, and Hale in fourth as well. And the next event, of course, will be event number 8, which is the under 16 50 metre freestyle Division 1. And they're off and swimming for event number 8, the under 16 50 metre freestyle Division 1. Some strong swims happening here already from lane 1, lane 8, lane 6 also really pushing on. Lane 3 looks like it might just be getting ahead. Lane 1, lane 3. So we've got Aquinas and Hale School there battling loud for the front. I think Aquinas may take this one. Aquinas in 1, Hale School in 2, and CBC and Hale battling it out for third position. What's it going to be? Aquinas 1, Hale 2, and third, Hale 2 and 3. CBC coming in just behind in fourth place.
Great. Swimmers up to event number 24. Make their way to the marshalling area, please. Thank you.
And we're off and swimming in event number 9, the under 17 50 metres freestyle Division 2. Lane 4 here, CBC seems to be taking quite a commanding lead, but actually lane 4 just in front of lane 3 there, Aquinas. So lane 4, lane 5 it is, sorry, not lane 3. So it's CBC Aquinas, and it looks like CBC's coming up in lane 8. Will they make it a 1-2? Will they settle for a 1-3? Let's see how it goes. It is CBC in 1, Aquinas 2, CBC in 3, and fourth place to Hale School. The next event is, of course, the under 17 50 metres freestyle Division 1. So the next event, event number 10, the under 17 50 metre freestyle Division 1. Just a reminder, all those swimmers up to event number 24 should now be making their way to the marshalling area. It's a great start there for event number 10, the under 17 50 freestyle Division 1. You can't look away. This is going to be over very, very fast, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, it is neck and neck. You can basically draw a line across the pool. Maybe lane 3 is just starting to come ahead. Lane 3 followed by lane 4. So there's going to be Hale School and CBC. And look at the battle in 7 and 8, Hale and CBC. Who's going to take third position? This is going to be tight. We have Hale School 1, 2, Hale 1 and 2 for Hale School, and a 3 and 4 for CBC. What a fantastic swim. And event number 11, the open 50-metre freestyle Division 2 is underway. Now this is going to be a fast race. Already lane 6 looks to be coming out very, very fast. Lane 6 and lane 7. So that is Guildford Grammar School and Hale School. Seem to be battling it out there. But look at lane 1 come through, ladies and gentlemen. Aquinas in lane 1. Looks like it might be Aquinas in lane 1, followed by Hale School in lane 3. And Hale School, is that how it's going to work out? It is Aquinas, Hale School, and Hale School with Guildford coming in 4th. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you not to look away. That race took 26 seconds. This next event is the open 50-metre freestyle Division 1. If you blink, you'll miss it. This is that fast, I can promise you that. We're under starters' orders now. And they're off and swimming, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the blue ribbon events, the open 50-metre freestyle Division 1. At the moment, it looks to be Aquinas in lane 5, just pipping ahead. Lane 1, lane 5, but lane 7, Hale School. What's it going to be? It looks like it might be Aquinas. No, lane 3 is coming through fast, but I think lane 7 may have it. Is it going to be a Hale School win? Aquinas in 1. Aquinas 1, Hale School 2. And 3rd goes to Hale as well. That's a fantastic swim. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the 50-metre breaststroke. So the next heats are the 50-metre breaststrokes. That is events number 13 to 24. While we're waiting, a big thank you to HBF Stadium for hosting this event this evening. Fantastic people. They really, really make us feel welcome. And if you are after a coffee, the canteen does very, very good coffees. Trust us, we're teachers, we know. Ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for the breaststroke to get ready, a score update up to the end of freestyle. In 4th place currently, Guildford Grammar with 107 points. In 3rd place, Aquinas with 160.5 points. 2nd place, CBC with 184. And at the moment in 1st place, Hale School with 196.5 points. So here we are, the first of the breaststroke heats underway. The event 13, the under 13, 50 metres breaststroke, Division 2. Looks to be lane 4 here, CBC starting an early lead. So we have lane 4 closely followed by lane 5, not letting him out of his sights. So we have CBC followed by Aquinas, Hale School doing very, very well there as well. Coming up in lane 3, but it looks to be CBC followed by Aquinas and Hale School to 1, 2, 3. The battle for 4th is a little bit hot over here in lane 5, 6 and 7. There we are, a fantastic win there for CBC in lane 4. 2nd Aquinas and 3rd Hale School and 4th Hale School. And Guildford's finishing up now just to finish off the race. So this is now event number 14, the under 13 50 metre breaststroke Division 1. Okay, we're just under starters orders, just waiting. And a clean start there from event number 14. Who's going to take the early lead here? It looks like lane 4 has come out in front. Are they going to be able to maintain that the whole way? That's CBC, lane 4 in front, but look at lane 8 as well. Lane 4, 8 and lane 3, they're the early pace setters. I think CBC in lane 4 is going to get there, but lanes 3 and lane 8, that's going to be your battle for second place. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Hale School or is it going to be CBC? Looks like we'll have CBC in 1, Hale School coming in second. And that's how it ends. Hale School in CBC in first place, Hale School second place, and CBC taking third. Fourth place goes to Aquinas, fifth to Guildford. The next event, we're going up a division here, the under 14 50 metre breaststroke Division 2. Those who are playing at home might realise 2 divisions per age group. So that's the under 13 age group for breaststroke has been completed. We're now on the under 14 part of the breaststroke races. And of course we always start with Division 2 before going to Division 1. Okay, quiet for the start please. That's a great start there from the swimmers coming in the under 14 50 metre breaststroke. At the moment you can draw a line across the pool. Everyone is totally even. We'll see if anyone's going to come forward and challenge for the lead. Looks like maybe lane 3 is just starting to get out in front. Lanes 3 and lane 8. So we've got Hale School and CBC. There's a fantastic fight happening there. Hale School has taken the lead. Hale School is coming in first. CBC is maintaining third, but look at Aquinas next to them there. You can draw a line across third position. Who's going to take it? It'll be CBC 1, it'll be Hale School. Hale School in 1, CBC may keep second. What's going to happen here? Second for CBC, third for Hale, fourth for Aquinas, fifth for Guildford, with less than a second separating them. It's a fantastic, fantastic race there.
Up to event 31, make your way to the marshalling area, please. It's up to event 31. Thank you.
This next race is the under 14 50 metre breaststroke Division 1. And it's a great start there from all swimmers. Straight in, no false starts at all with this lot. We're coming through here now. It seems to be lanes 7 and 8 have set an early pace. Will they be able to keep that up? So that is CBC and Hale School in lane 8 and lane 7. Even the Crows are coming in to have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. This is so exciting. We're even getting the local wildlife. Lane 3 has now taken ahead, so lane 3, Hale School, is in first place. Lane 4, CBC. Looks like it's going to be Hale 1, 2 CBC. Third position, maybe Aquinas. Will Aquinas manage to keep it? But it is Hale School in 1, CBC 2, and third place was CBC, just ahead of Hale. And Aquinas' time hasn't registered, so we'll have to see that. That's okay. That's why we have timekeepers there as well, ladies and gentlemen, in case something like that does happen. And then, of course, everything is reviewed at the end of the meet. We've now gone up another age group. This is now the under 15s. This is event number 17, the under 15 50-metre breaststroke Division 2. And that's a good start there, especially from lane number 4, coming out very strongly after the dive. But look at lane 3, he's already come through and overtaken. So that is Hale School again, really putting their mark on this meet here and pushing through. So it's Hale School in 1, CBC in 2, Aquinas looks to have it in 3rd, but I tell you what, you can't discount lane 8 here, CBC and Hale School in lane 7. That's going to be a tight one. Look at the lead now. It's Hale at CBC, they are neck and neck. Who's going to make it? This is the last push. Who's going to get there? This is going to be incredibly close. It is Hale just in front of CBC by 0.08 of a second, and Hale School take 3rd as well. That's what you call never give up swimming that one. What a fantastic win there by Hale School. Look at that on the replay. 0.08 of a second. That's what separated them. And next up we have now, this is event number 18, the under 15 50 metres breaststroke Division 1. And it's a great start there. Who's going to come out first? There we are, lane 7, a fantastic dive there. And 7, lane 1, Aquinas putting in the hard yard straight away in lane 1. It looks like it could be Aquinas just ahead as they come past the commentary position. Aquinas in lane 1. And of course we then have, I think it's CBC in lane 4. But Aquinas looks to have this race. He's just got to hold it. CBC and Hale School challenging. So Hale School challenging for 3rd, CBC and Hale. We've got Aquinas in 1st position. Yes, Aquinas has taken 1st, 2nd CBC, 3rd Hale, and 4th for CBC. That, of course, was event number 18. We go up an age group immediately. This is event number 16 now. Oh, sorry, event number 19. The under 16 50 metre breaststroke Division 2. People often talk about tactics in swimming. I tell you what, for 50 metres the tactic is get in there and get out as fast as you can. And a fantastic start there from everyone. The under 16 50 metre breaststroke Division 2, event number 19. As they come out from the dive, there's not much separating them, but I tell you what, I think lane 7 has got an early start straight away. So lane 7 looks to be in front, or maybe not. Look at lane 4 and lane 5 go. So as they come past the commentary here, it looks to be lane 4, CBC, just ahead. So CBC, Hale School, Aquinas, the battle between 2nd could be CBC, could be Hale School. We're not sure, but CBC looks like they may take this out. This is going to be very, very close. Look at lane 4 and lane 8. 1 and 2 by 0.01 of a second. CBC have 1st and 2nd by 0.01 of a second. And 3rd place to Aquinas. And ladies and gentlemen, just an announcement, if we can have a huge round of applause, event number 14, the boys under 13 50 metre backstroke, we have a new record that has been set by Jack Woods of CBC. New record, the old record stood at 37.61. Jack smashed that out of the park, 37.37. So a massive round of applause there for Jack Woods, CBC. And we're off and racing now. This is event number 20, the under 16 50-metre breaststroke Division 1. Now these guys are absolutely flying down the pool. Look at this. I think we may have a lead. Aquinas may have just taken the lead here at the moment in lane 1. As Aquinas in lane 1 is putting the early pace, but tell you what, look at Hale School in lane 3, really pushing Hale, CBC and Aquinas look for second, third and fourth place. I think Aquinas has got it in lane 1 now. So Aquinas, but position 2, 3, 4, this is going to be tight. What's going to happen? Look at that. Hale School in 2, CBC 3, Aquinas 4, and of course Aquinas taking that in lane 1 in 33.78. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I think I said that record was for backstroke. That would indeed be a record, as we haven't had those races yet. That was for breaststroke. You can tell I'm not such a great swimmer. You can tell that by looking at me and by listening to me as well. So you never know, Jack may set a record in backstroke as well. However, that record set by Jack Wood's CBC of 37.37 was the boys under 13 50 metres breaststroke. We're up an age division again. This is the under 17 50 metres breaststroke Division 2, event number 21. A great start there. Lane 7 looks to be coming out straight away. Lane 7 and 8 are pushing each other very hard. Lane 7 seems to be just in front at the moment as we go over the halfway mark of the pool. Lane 7 is still maintaining, but lane 5, Aquinas College. It's Hale School in 7, Aquinas in 5. No, it looks, oh, coming past here, it's 7 and 5. They are neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Who will it be? Will it be Hale School? Will it be Aquinas? Or will it be CBC pushing up now in lane 4? This is going to be incredibly tight. Let's see what happens. It is Hale School in 1, Aquinas 5, CBC in 3rd. A fantastic swim there by Hale School to really bring that one home. And the next event is, of course, event number 22, the under 17 50 metre breaststroke Division 1. And there's a clean start here, of course, for event number 22, the under 17 breaststroke Division 1. Coming through, and there's some fast swimming happening there. Look at that already. I can't pick who's in the head. It looks like to be lane 8 just ahead at the moment. Lane 8, lane 1 Aquinas and lane 8. This is going to be the battle. So who's it going to be? Will it be Aquinas in lane 1? Will it be CBC in lane 8? Or is someone else going to come through? Aquinas has it as they come past the commentary position. Aquinas in lane 1, CBC lane 2, and I think Guildford is looking strong for 3 at the moment. So who will it be? Aquinas is 1, CBC 2, and Guildford Grammar takes 3rd position, with Hale coming in 4th. Next race, of course, we're upper age group as well. This is now the open division. So the open division 50 metre breaststroke Division 2. This is going to be fast, ladies and gentlemen. Don't blink, don't sneeze, don't cough, don't take a phone call, because this is going to be fast and you're going to want to see this one, I can guarantee you. And they're off and swimming, ladies and gentlemen. That was a fantastic start by all of the boys then. This is the open 50 metre breaststroke Division 2. Incredibly fast times are being set here. Lane 3 already, I think, is just in front. Lane 3, Hale School. looks to be in first position. Lane 3, Hale. I think Aquinas in lane 1 seems to be coming second at the moment. We have Hale 1, Aquinas 2, Hale 3, and Guildford and Aquinas battling it out for fourth position. So will it stay that way? Let's see. We've got a Hale School 1, Aquinas 2, Hale School 3, and Guildford 4, and Guildford 5. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we spoke about the blue ribbon event in the freestyle before. This is the blue ribbon event for back breaststroke. It is breaststroke. It's one of the ones that starts with B. That could be 3 of them, really, when you think of it. This is event number 24, the Open 50-metre breaststroke, Division 1. So put that phone on pause. Tell the business you'll come back to them. Your family, you love them, but you'll call them back because you don't want to miss this. We're under starter's orders now. Here we go. And a great start there. Event number 24, the Open 50-metre breaststroke Division 1. This is a tight race. Look, I think it's Aquinas in lane 5 at the moment. Seems to be just ahead. Aquinas in lane 5, CBC 4, and Hale in 3. That's where it's at the moment. Is it going to stay that way? Aquinas and Hale. Hale and CBC really pushing each other, but Aquinas looks to have this race. Will it be CBC? Will it be Hale in 2 and 3? You'll have to look at the scoreboard. Aquinas 1. Hale School just pipping CBC into second position. So Hale 1, Aquinas 1, Hale 2, CBC third position.
Could we please have competitors up to event 39 to the marshalling area, please? That is event 39 to the marshalling area. Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, the next event, event number 25, is a very special event. This is the Open 50 metres freestyle inclusive event. So the Open 50 metres inclusive freestyle or breaststroke. It's a 50-metre swim. If we can really get behind these swimmers, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to give it everything they've got. And they're off and swimming, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. They're getting their way down the pool. Look at that. We've got everyone's lane. Oh, look, lane 6. Lane 6 swimming strong. People beside him in lane 5 and lane 7 there, just helping him along, making sure that all's good. So working hard here. Keep going, that's it. That's Andrew in lane 6, ladies and gentlemen. So give him a big round of applause. Come on, Andrew, you can do it, buddy. He's halfway there. It's fantastic to see this. And it's fantastic to see the people beside him there, watching out, keeping him going, keeping him motivated. This is what it's about right here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Andrew, you can do it. Nearly to the end. Look at the end. He's powering through to the end here. He's got all the energy. He's coming up. That's it. Come on, Andrew, you can do it. What a great swim. He's there, ready. 3, 2, 1. And he's home. Woohoo! What a swim. Wonderful swim. That's Andrew Naylor, ladies and gentlemen. A fantastic effort there, swimming 50 metres. And a special thank you too to the helpers there. Just making sure that everything went well. And I tell you what, he didn't need them in the end, did he? Just a fantastic effort there from young Andrew. Very, very proud of him and all the boys from Guildford Grammar School. The next event, ladies and gentlemen, this is the backstroke event. So no matter what stroke I actually say, these will be backstroke now. It's hard for me. They do all start with B, butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, biscuits, all sorts of things. But this one is the backstroke. And of course, we're starting once again with the under 13s. This is event number 26, the under 13 50 metre backstroke Division 2. And you'll notice too, of course, for those who haven't been to swimming much, they start from inside the pool. And what I learned last time is they're not allowed to make big splashes as they dive in. So I'm not going to encourage that, as I did in the last swimming carnival. Who said old people can't learn new things? We're just waiting under starters' orders here, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, event number 26, the under 13 50 metre backstroke Division 2. And they're off and racing, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, the event 26, under 13 50 metre backstroke Division 2. Oh, there's no clear leader at the moment. I think lane 2 might just be ahead here. Guildford in lane 2 seems to be just keeping the pace. But look at lane 8, CBC in lane 8. This is going to be a battle. Guildford is just ahead here as we approach the commentary position. Guildford, Aquinas and CBC are the 1, 2, 3. Will they be able to maintain that? It's going to be a fast finish. I think Guildford has it. Guildford in position 1. Fantastic swim by Guildford Grammar there. In lane 2, or second position, CBC. And in third, in lane 7, Hale School. As has just been pointed out to me by my co-commentator here, that's 2 wins in a row for Guildford. Yeah, that's right. It may not happen often, but when it does, we celebrate it, ladies and gentlemen. And now we have event number 27. I'm so sorry, they've given me a microphone. Event number 27, this is the under 13 50 metre backstroke Division 1. And they're often swimming again here in division event number 27, the under 13 50 metre backstroke Division 1. A solid start there by all swimmers. It looks like CBC in lane 4 may just be ahead. Hale School in lane 3 has taken a lead. It's Hale School in lane 3, Guildford in lane 2, and CBC in lane 4. There's the battle, but I think Hale School is holding it. Will Hale School finish it off? And look at lane 8. Ladies and gentlemen, CBC powering through in lane 8. Are they going to take third position? It's CBC in 1, Hale in 1, CBC in 2, Guildford in 3. Just ahead of CBC in 4. A fantastic fast finish there. Just before our next event, if I can take this chance to please to apologise to all those listening on live streaming at home. You have to listen to me commentating, and that's not such a good thing, but we'll try and keep it friendly and light and see how we go. Next up is event number 28. We've gone up an age bracket. This is the under 14s, 50 metres backstroke, Division 2. If anyone was wondering, that wasn't a dive. And they're off and swimming. This is the under 14 50 metre backstroke Division 2. At the moment, quite even. Approaching the first third of the pool, approaching halfway. Very difficult to pick here between lane 3, lane 4, lane 7 and lane 8. This is going to be a tight swim. Guildford in lane 2 also keeping up there with the winners. We come up to 3/4 of the pool. Looks like Guildford Grammar is just ahead in lane 2. Hale School in lane 7's really pushing now. Hale and CBC in 7 and 8. This is going to be incredibly tight, ladies and gentlemen. Who will it be in first position? It's going to be Guildford Grammar 1, Hale 2, CBC in third position. A great race there from all the young gentlemen in event number 28. Next is event number 29, the under 14 50 metre backstroke Division 1. I should probably start to wear glasses, I think. And here we go, the event number 29, the under 14 50 metre backstroke Division 1. A great start there from all competitors. Looks like lanes 3 and 4 just in front at the moment as they come up to the halfway mark of the pool. So that is Hale School and CBC really pushing each other here. As they come past the commentary position, we have Hale School in first, CBC in third. Guildford just in front in third position at the moment, but CBC flying through in lane 8. This is going to be tight, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to have it? It is Hale School in 1, CBC 2. Guildford just take third over CBC in fourth position. As we get up in ages, of course, these races get faster and the finishes get so much tighter. So it's a fantastic effort here. Our timekeepers, ladies and gentlemen, look at them over there. What a wonderful group of people they are. The timekeepers, one from every school at least, so you know we're being honest. This is now event number 30, the under 15 50 metre backstroke Division 2. And they're off. There was a fantastic start there from lane 3. That's Hale School in lane 3. Really gave it all going into the water. As we come through, as we get to the halfway, it seems that Aquinas in lane 5 and Hale School in lane 7 have set the early pace. Aquinas is still coming through, but CBC and Hale School are really, really challenging here. So we've got Aquinas in 1, Aquinas in 2, CBC in 3. Are Aquinas going to manage to get the 1-2 here? We'll have to look at the scoreboard to see. Aquinas looks like they've won it. And in second place, are Aquinas going to do it? Yes, Aquinas 1-2 and CBC in third place. Come on, Aquinas, give your swimmers a bit of a round of applause. A 1 and 2 for Aquinas, fantastic. And the next event, ladies and gentlemen, is event number 31, the under 15 50 metre backstroke Division 1. And they're off. Here we go. We'll see who can come out straight after the swim. This is a great start there. Event number 31, under 15 50 metre backstroke Division 1. Looks like lane 4 CBC and lane 8 CBC are setting the early pace. Will this be a CBC double? Will it be a 1-2? As we come past here, CBC in first place, Aquinas just in third at the moment. CBC could do this. It could be a 1-2, ladies and gentlemen. CBC, get behind your swimmers. Let's see what's going to happen here at the end. CBC 1-2. Aquinas in third position. Hale School in fourth. Aquinas in fifth.
Swimmers, could we have competitors up to event number 47 make the way to the marshalling area? Oh, there we go. That's up to event 47. Thank you.
It's great to see I'm not the only one that makes mistakes on the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. That makes me very, very happy. But this is event number 32, the under 16 50-metre backstroke, Division 2. While we're waiting for this, a score update. So this score update is to the end of event number 24, so the end of the breaststroke. In fourth place, Guildford Grammar with 203 points. In third place, Aquinas with 333.5. In second place, CBC with 370. And still leading, but the lead's being eaten away here, at 389.5 points, we have Hale School. And we're off and swimming for event number 32, the under 16 50 metres backstroke Division 2. There's a strong field for this event, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that if you look in the pool at the moment. Aquinas has crossed halfway first. So we've got Aquinas, but look at lane 3. Hale School coming through in lane 3. Is it going to be Aquinas or Hale? Lane 1, Aquinas is just ahead. Lane 2. Oh no, look, lane 1 and lane 5. Will Aquinas make this a 1-2? Hale School are trying to stop it, but I don't know if they've got the pace at the moment. What's it going to be? It is a 1-2 to Aquinas, lane 1 and 5. Hale School coming through in third position and fourth position. CBC take 5 and 6 and Guildford 7 and 8. Very neat. I think is that pre-planned? I'm not sure, but it was very good. That, of course, was event number 32. Now, ladies and gentlemen, event number 33, the under 16 50-metre breast or backstroke. Why do I keep thinking it's breaststroke? Backstroke Division 1. And a fantastic start by all competitors there. Lane 4 has come out fast. Lane 7 really pushing here, but look, I think lane 3 has got the early lead there. Lane 3, Hale School, as we go in lane 1, there's a battle. Lane 1 and lane 3, ladies and gentlemen, that's the one to watch. As they come past the commentary position, it is neck and neck. I think Hale School just in front of Aquinas, but you can't be sure. This could go either way. Is it Hale, is it Aquinas? Third position, I think Aquinas and CBC. It is Hale School in 1, Aquinas in 2, 3 Aquinas, and 4th Hale School. The next event, the under 17 50-metre backstroke Division 2. And here we go, event 34, the under 17 50-metre backstroke Division 2 underway in the pool. The early lead seems to be Aquinas and CBC in the middle of the pool. Aquinas, or CBC just getting ahead of Aquinas at the moment. So that is lane 4. Lane 4 and lane 1. Aquinas is powering through in lane 1. In fact, as they come past commentary, I think Aquinas is just ahead in lane 1 at the moment. So it's lane 4 and lane 1, and look at lane 8, not to be left behind. What's it going to be here? Will it be Aquinas? Will it be Hale? It is Aquinas by 0.01 of a second over CBC. Aquinas in 1, CBC in 2, CBC in 3rd position. What a great race there between lane 1 and lane 4. The next race will be event number 35, the under 17 50 metres backstroke Division 1. And just a reminder to the spectators here tonight, of course, and those who are live streaming at home, we do need to stay COVID safe, so if you could please just ensure you still maintain some distance around yourself, a proper social distance, and of course sanitize and use the Safe WA app. Okay, we're under starters orders now for event number 35. And here we go, the under 17 50 metres backstroke Division 1. A great start there by all competitors. We're keeping a pretty straight line across. There's some early leads here happening. Lane 6, Guildford Grammar, doing particularly well. Lane 6, Lane 3, Hale School as we come past. Who's it going to be? It looks like it might be Hale School just in front at the moment. Lane 8, Lane 3, that seems to be Lane 3, Lane 4. Who's it going to be? It is Lane 4, CBC, followed by Hale School in 2. And CBC in 3rd. This is now event number 36, ladies and gentlemen. We are at that blue ribbon end once again of the backstroke, the open division. This is the open 50 metre backstroke Division 2. This is one of those blink and you'll miss it races. And a great start there by all the swimmers as we hit event number 36, the open 50 metre backstroke Division 2. As we're coming down the pool, an early lead here I think has been taken by lane 5, Aquinas. So Aquinas is setting the pace, but lane 6, Hale School's really pushing the whole way, and Aquinas in lane 1 as well. Will this be an Aquinas 1-2? We've got lane 1, Aquinas just ahead of lane 5, Aquinas at the moment. Hale School coming up hard in 3rd position. Who's going to be? Will it be Aquinas? But which Aquinas will it be? It is Aquinas in 1st, Aquinas 2nd, and Hale School in 3rd. Lane 1, lane 5, and then lane 3. And this is the big event, ladies and gentlemen. This is the ultimate, the 50 metre backstroke open division, A division. As we take a quick fruit break here in the commentary position. And we're off on swimming. This is going to be a fast one. Event number 37, open 50 metre backstroke Division 1. Look at the power going through that pool at the moment. It's really difficult to pick who it's going to be, but it looks like Aquinas in lane 1 and Aquinas in lane 5 again putting up the early lead, but CBC in lane 4 are not giving up. CBC pushing hard. It is Aquinas in lane 1, CBC lane 4, and Aquinas in lane 5 at the moment. 1-4-5. Is that how it's going to end up? A great swim there by Howard School in lane 7 as well, but it is 1-4-5. Aquinas College, CBC, Aquinas College, and lane 3, Hale School bringing in 4th position. So next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a change of pace, we have a change of stroke. It is now the butterfly. Another stroke that begins with B. I'm wondering if they thought of this when they started inventing these strokes in swimming, although freestyle was once called the Australian crawl, which doesn't start with B, but at least it's closer to B than F is. So maybe we're sort of thinking to spread it out across the alphabet a little bit, but this is indeed event number 38, the under 13 50-metre butterfly, Division 2. I'm just thinking out loud here, but would the French call this papillon? They do. There you go. So if there's any French people in the audience today, please, bonjour, and enjoy the under 13 50-metre papillon, Division 2. And that doesn't start with P, or it doesn't start with B, but it does rhyme with B. So I'm just thinking there could be something in this. We'll look at this. Maybe another language has butterfly that starts with C, which again rhymes with B. If I may be thinking out loud, and it has been a very long day, but here is another score update. That doesn't start with B either, unless I spell it incorrectly. So, in 4th position currently, Guildford Grammar on 302 points. Give them a round of applause. In 3rd position on 513.5 points, Aquinas College. Now, in 2nd position, has it been a change of lead? On 557 points, no it hasn't, it's still CBC. And in 1st position, on 571.5 points, is Hale School. Just thought I'd try a suspenseful trick there. I don't know if it worked. It didn't. And we're under starters orders now, ladies and gentlemen. This is event 38, the 50-metre butterfly, Division 2. And here we go, the 50-metre butterfly, under 13, Division 2. An early lead here has been taken by CBC. CBC has done incredibly well in this age group. So once again, CBC in 1st position as we come up to the 3/4 mark of the pool. In 2nd position, Aquinas. Oh no, CBC in 2nd position. It is, in fact, lane 8 looks to have taken over. Will lane 8 get over lane 4 here? So it will be a CBC 1-2, I think, but which will it be first? It is lane 8, followed by lane 2, CBC, and in 3rd position, we have Hale School on 43.02. So 1 CBC, 2 CBC, 3 Hale. And that brings us to event number 39, the under 13 50-metre butterfly, Division 1. And here we go. This is event number 39, the under 13 50-metre butterfly Division 1. Division 2, of course, had a 1-2 for CBC, who are doing very well in this age group. Will they keep it going into Division 1? Let's have a look. Hale School looks, oh no, CBC. Oh, who is it coming past here? Guildford Grammar looks to be just in front. Guildford Grammar, CBC and Hale. There's the battle, lane 2, lane 4 and lane 3. Who's going to be coming up to the end? I think that CBC may have this. It is CBC in first, Guildford Grammar in second and Hale School in third. And CBC coming in to take out the fourth position.
Can we please have competitors up to event 55 make your way to the marshalling area? That is up to event 55 to the marshalling area.
And as events up to number 55 are marshalling, we're going to get stuck into event number 40, which is the under 14 50-metre butterfly Division 2. And they're often swimming, ladies and gentlemen, coming out with a... Oh, just look at that as they come out with so much determination. This is a great race now. Currently lane 6, Guildford Grammar, lane 5, Aquinas, and lane 2, Guildford Grammar. You can nearly draw a line across those as they come up to the three-quarter way of the pool. It looks to be Guildford Grammar just ahead. So Guildford Grammar in 2, followed by CBC in lane 4. Was this how it's going to stay? Looks like Guildford may just get it, but CBC is finishing incredibly fast. What's it going to be? It is Guildford Grammar in first, CBC in 2, Aquinas 3, Aquinas 4. Fantastic race there. And that was the under 14 50 metres butterfly Division 2. The next event is number 41, event 4-1, which is the under 14 50-metre butterfly Division 1. And a great start there from all competitors as well. As we go through, the early pace is being set by Hale School in 3 and Guildford Grammar in lane 6. This is going to be a great race. Lane 3, Hale is just ahead. Guildford Grammar's bringing up hard in second position as they come to three-quarter lengths of the pool. Hale School in first, Guildford in second, and looks like Guildford just in third as well. Can they hang on? Hale School is going to take this. An incredibly fast finish there from Aquinas in lane 5. What's it going to be? Hale School is in first position. Second goes to Guildford in second, just ahead of Aquinas in 3 and CBC in 4. An incredible race there. A fantastic win from Aquinas. A fantastic win from Hale School. And a great race for the minor placings. And as we now bump up an age group again, we leave the under 14s behind us and we go to the under 15s. This is the under 15 50-metre butterfly Division 2. Event number 42 for those of you playing at home. And they're often racing here, the under 15 50-metre butterfly Division 2. It's a great start there. Hale School in lane 7, really pouring on the gas now, as is CBC in lane 4, Hale in lane 3. This is going to be a tight race, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing between this. Aquinas 1, It looks like Hale School in lane 3 might just be ahead, but CBC in lane 4, it is going to go down to the wire. Who's it going to be? Hale, CBC, Hale. It's going to be close. It is CBC in first position there. Hale School in 2, Aquinas in 3. Hale School comes in 4. And Guildford Grammar still coming home, just bringing home the race. Great swim, boys. And next we have Division 43, the under 15 50 metre butterfly, Division 1. So this is event 43, under 15 50 metre butterfly, Division 1. And a great start there. Everyone was off the blocks very, very fast and into the water. As we come through, it looks like Aquinas is taking a bit of an early lead in lane 5, but CBC is staying with them in lane 4. So who's it going to be as they pass the commentary position? It looks like it could be Aquinas in lane 5, just ahead of Aquinas in lane 1 and CBC in lane 4. Who's it going to be? Lane 4 and 5. This is the battle now, ladies and gentlemen. Who's it going to be? Will it be Aquinas or CBC? It is CBC just ahead of Aquinas, 0.01 of a second, as Aquinas take third as well. So CBC into 1, Aquinas to 2, and Aquinas in third position. And a great swim there by every competitor. Fantastic work. We're now at event number 44. Up an age group again to the under 16 50 metre butterfly, Division 2. So this is event number 44, under 16 50 butterfly, Division 2. And it's a great start here going through. It looks like Aquinas in lane 5 has taken a little bit of an early lead just ahead of Hale School in lane 3. So Aquinas in 5, Hale School in 3, and Aquinas in 1. That looks to be the first 3 positions. So it's Aquinas 1, Aquinas 2, Hale 3 and 4 at the moment. Is that how it's going to finish? Aquinas in lane 5 looks to have it. Who's going to be second place? Will it be? It is Aquinas, Hale. A great swim there by the Aquinas swim squad. And that, of course, brings us to event 45, the under 16 50 metre butterfly, Division 1. So here we are, the under 16 50 metre butterfly, Division 1. And they're off and swimming. This is going to be a fast one, ladies and gentlemen. You can just tell. This is event number 45. As we come through, it looks like Aquinas just taking an early lead here again in lane 5. Aquinas, but Hale School in lane 3. No, Hale School in lane 3 looks just to have it at the moment. Hale School has come ahead, so it is Hale School in 1, Aquinas in 2 and 3. CBC challenging for third, but I think Hale's going to take this one. So it's Hale School in 1. Hale School in 1. In second position, Aquinas. Third place, Aquinas. Hale School in 4th, CBC in 5. A fantastic swim. The next event, ladies and gentlemen, is event number 46. So event 46, the under 17 50 metre butterfly, Division 2. Oh, we've got one swimmer going the wrong way. Sometimes that happens.
We also have competitors up to the very last event, which is event 61 to the marshalling area, please.
Thank you very much. Sometimes things do come dislodged, ladies and gentlemen. Some detritus in the pool, a bathing cap, a pair of goggles, those sorts of things. A great swim there against the grain going the other way too, by the way. I thought it was wonderful. This is event number 46 now, the under 17 50 metres butterfly, Division 2. And they're off and swimming. I think this is going to be a fast pace. Guildford was up first, but the pace is being set there by, let's see, I think it is CBC in lane 4. Seems to be just ahead at the moment. So we've got CBC in lane 4 ahead of Hale School in lane 3. Is that how it's going to be? CBC 4, Hale 3. I think maybe Hale 3, Aquinas. But CBC is going to take this one. It's CBC in 1. The battle for second and third is going to be hard. I think it's going to be Hale School 2, 3. It is CBC 1, Hale School 2, Hale School 3. And the Hale swimmer in lane 3 even took off his goggles for that, which is a wonderful thing. Still managed to finish in third place. So it's a fantastic swim and a great win there by CBC. Event number 47 is next. This is the under 17 50 metres butterfly, Division 1. And they're off and swimming, ladies and gentlemen. The under 17 50 metres butterfly, Division 1. An early lead here. Hale School in lane 3 are really putting in the hard yards here and pouring it on. They're just ahead as we get to the halfway mark of the pool. Guildford Grammar keeping up in lane 2. This is going to be a hard battle here. Lane 2, Guildford Grammar. Lane 3, Hale. Lane 7, Hale School really flying as well. Lane 2, Hale, or lane 3, and the Hale may just have it at the moment. It is Hale just in front of Guildford Grammar School to take out the event. Hale 1, Guildford Grammar 2, and Hale School in third position.
Just a reminder for those competitors up to event number 61, you should now be at the marshalling area. Thank you. That is actually all remaining competitors.
Thank you, Mr. Underwood, and what a lovely speaking voice you have. Event number 48, the open 50 metre butterfly. Division 2 is now in the pool, and they are absolutely flying, as you'd expect from butterflies. This is a great race. Aquinas in lane 5 setting the early pace, but Guildford Grammar absolutely with them the entire way. Hale School coming ahead in lane 7. As they pass the commentary position here, it looks like you've got Aquinas in 1, Aquinas 2. Hale maybe just taking over from 1 at the moment. This is going to be tight. What's it going to be? I think Hale School may just have it. Let's see. Oh, Aquinas in 1, Hale in 2. Aquinas 3, Hale in 4. What a fantastic race that is. The difference between first and second, 0.03 of a second. It's an incredibly fast race there. Now the next event, ladies and gentlemen, is actually the last event for the individuals. This is the open 50 metre butterfly, Division 1. So the open 50 metre butterfly Division 1, the final individual event we have for the evening. This is the blue ribbon butterfly event, the BRBE. And they're off and swimming, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be fast. This is going to be so fast, it's not even funny. Now, as we come through here, we can see lane 7 set up a pretty good lead. But lane 3, Hale School in lane 3, really pushing hard at the moment as they hit the halfway. Lane 3, lane 7. Could this be a Hale 1-2 for the final individual event of the night? Let's see. Hale School in 1. Looks like Hale may be in 2, but Aquinas and Gilford really giving it in on the far lanes 1 and 2. What's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It's going to be Hale School 1, Hale School 2, Aquinas 3, Aquinas 4, and Gilford 5, Gilford 6, and CBC 7 and 8.
We do have a bit of a traffic jam at the marshalling area, so competitors from event 56 to 61, can you please stay at the back and out of the way, please? And competitors up to event 55, please make your way to the marshalling area. So if you're on the medley relay, make your way to the marshalling area. If you're in a freestyle relay, just wait a minute. Thank you.
The next events, ladies and gentlemen, are the medley relays. Now, these relays, of course, do have all 4 strokes: butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. Feel free to cheer as loudly as you possibly can, because the swimmers can hear it in the pool, and it really does help sort of ebb them on. Now, you'll notice these events do start from this end of the pool, so the events start from the other end of the pool, and they finish at this end of the pool as well. So if you're wondering why there's no swimmers down at that end of the pool, well, now you know why. There will be some there, but they're actually going to be not the starters. The starters will be at this end, and the finishers will be at this end. That end just gets the others. And here we have a score update up to the events through event 49. So the event that has just finished. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I think some people aren't going to be happy about this score update now. Guildford Grammar still in 4th position at 418 points. Aquinas in 3rd position, 688.5. In 3rd position, CBC with 713. And in 1st position, Hale School with 772.5. I didn't say who would be unhappy, I just said some of you might be. So the medley relays, of course, we have 2 swimmers at either end. They will be starting from the spectators' right-hand side, and the racers will be finishing from the spectators' right-hand side as well. Whilst we're waiting for this event to start, ladies and gentlemen, you may want to avail yourself of a coffee, a tea, or a light refreshment from the kiosk, if it's open. If it's not, you can look through the window and marvel at how good the food would have been had you been there when it was open. I didn't get a chance to go there. I've got a ticket here for something free that I can't get. So if anyone wants it, then you can have the joy of not being able to get something as well. But we are waiting now currently for the next event, which of course is the event number 50, the 4x50 metre medley relay. While we're waiting for these medley relays to start, ladies and gentlemen, and swimmers as well, can we have a massive round of applause for all the staff who are helping out here tonight from the various schools, as timekeepers, as officials, as marshals, as announcers perhaps. Oh, I noticed you all stopped clapping for that one, thanks so much. And for every other little job that we do around, oh thank you, people over here to my right, you're now my favourites. So I'll commentate just for you now. Anything favourite songs I can sing perhaps? Oops, we're about to start. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first leg, of course, backstroke. If any of you think that was the actual dive in, you would have been rather shocked. As they come past the commentary position here, lane 8, CBC leading the way. So it is as they reach the halfway. CBC and I think, yeah, CBC 1 and 2, they are incredibly strong in this division. So CBC are making it. Now who's going to break first? Let's have a look at the other end. Who's going to hit the water first on the split? That's a great camera shot. Look at that one. I think it's going to be CBC. It is CBC first, CBC second, Aquinas in third, and Hale in fourth. Of course, the second leg is breaststroke. The next leg will be butterfly, and we finish with a flourish of freestyle. Okay, CBC have really stamped their authority on this one so far. They're around a quarter of a pool length in front. Will they manage to be able to maintain that? Look at the termination on the swimmers means I think they can, but here we go. So we've got CBC in the pool first for the third leg, and CBC taking first or second for the third leg as well, followed by Aquinas and Hale, neck and neck for third position. So CBC really pushing here, getting ahead. Hale School is now making up that gap between CBC and Hale for second and third. This is going to be interesting. This is going to come down to the last lap, the freestyle lap, of course. Let's have a look. So here we go. CBC are going to change over first. The last swimmers in the water, but look at this as they come through now with a Hale School and CBC. There's not much in it. There's about half a stroke in it, ladies and gentlemen. So who's going to be coming forward? The battle for second and third is going to be tight. CBC, however, around nearly half a pool length in front of the moment. They are going to take first place. The battle for second is really heating up now. Hale School putting in some long strides there. Are they ahead of CBC? But CBC here, winner of the first relay, and Hale School are in second position at the moment. Can Hale hold on? CBC finishing very, very fast. So Hale School on, but CBC finishing fast. Who's it going to be? It is just Hale School coming into second position. CBC take third. And in fourth position, it's going to be Hale School in fourth, Guildford in fifth, Aquinas sixth, Aquinas in seventh, and Guildford Grammar coming home here to round out the race in eighth position. Here he comes. Let's give a big round of applause as he finishes off, ladies and gentlemen. Great work, swimmers, a fantastic job, and congratulations to CBC on a fantastic swim. Next we have event number 51, the under 14 4x50 metre medley relay. Now you'll notice there are no Division 1 or 2 in this because each school has 2 relay teams within the race. So that's 8 swimmers per school are in these particular races. So again, backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and then freestyle to finish. And here we go for the first leg of the under 14 50 metre medley relay. It's a good start by all schools here. CBC just out in front, I think, as we go through. But Hale School really keeping pace. There's a bathing cap in it, that's all there is. So it's CBC and Hale. Who's going to go first into the water for the second leg? Keep watching this great camera angle. There it is. It's my favourite, ladies and gentlemen, that one. Here we go. Who's going to be first in the water? CBC just ahead of Hale School as we hit the second leg. Third in Aquinas. Fourth CBC. Fifth Aquinas. And this is the breaststroke leg. Look, CBC's managing to pull ahead a little bit more now. Just getting about a head and shoulders ahead now of Hale School, who are really, really keeping up well in lane 3. This is going to be a tight race. So CBC ahead, but only half a body length in it. And Aquinas pushing through. Aquinas coming through hard in lane 5 and lane 1 now. So here we go. Hale School's caught up a lot of ground there. Who's going to change? It's going to be close. It is CBC just ahead of Hale School. This is the butterfly leg. This is punishing this leg. It's very difficult. Hale School have just moved ahead of CBC now, about half a body length there again. So it's Hale School followed by CBC, and then I think Aquinas is in third and fourth spot at the moment. So Hale School, CBC and Aquinas. This is going to come down once again to the freestyle leg here, ladies and gentlemen. Hale School have just pulled ahead by about a full body length. Hale School are in the water for the final leg. Come on, Hale, get behind your swimmers now. CBC. Oh, sorry, CBC are just ahead of Hale School. I don't know what I'm doing. So Hale School are coming through in the pool. Hale School are coming first. I don't think anyone's going to catch them at the moment. It will be Hale School coming into first position, CBC coming into fourth position, and Aquinas have taken over third. So I think that's how it's going to end. Hale School in 1, CBC in 2, Aquinas coming through in third, and Guildford have made their way through the pool to take fourth place. Fantastic swim there. Hale 1, CBC 2, Aquinas 3, Guildford 4, Aquinas 5, Hale 6, Guildford 7, and CBC in 8. And this is event number 52, the under 15 4x50 metre medley relay. CBC out in front already, Hale School and Aquinas staying with them. Guildford being left behind a little in the pool now, but look at this in the front. It is Hales, or it is, well, sorry, CBC in front. I think Aquinas may just be in second position over Hale School at the moment. We'll see when we get the groovy camera angle. There it is. So we have CBC 1 in the pool, Aquinas and Hale School. There is not much in it at all, ladies and gentlemen. There's a long way to go, of course. The race is only a quarter over. So whilst CBC Aquinas has now come through, Aquinas is in front by about a half a body length now as we get to the halfway mark of the pool. Aquinas is in front, CBC second, Hale School making up good ground there in lane 3 as well. But lane 5, Aquinas has got this leg 1. They're going through about a full body length now, starting to actually improve their position in the race. Aquinas is going to hit the water first in the third leg. It's Aquinas followed by CBC, and Hale School's in as well. This is going to be a tight race now. Butterflies, we know anything can happen in the butterfly round. Aquinas is keeping up, but Hale School moving their way up the pool here. Hale School started, they're basically about a quarter of a body length back now. This is going to be tight. Hale School is bringing it up. Hale School is now, I think, even, maybe just even a touch ahead. Aquinas is holding it together. This is going to be a very, very fast final leg, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to get in the water first? Let's have a look from the cruel camera angle. It is CBC just ahead of Aquinas now, and Hale School in 3. So here we go. CBC just pulling ahead now. Aquinas flying. Hale School in lane 3, really pushing hard to bring it home. I think it is going to be a CBC win here. CBC and Aquinas, and then Hale. That's what we have at the moment. 1, 2, and 3 coming into the final 10 metres of the pool. I don't think CBC can be beaten from here. It is CBC in first. Aquinas takes second. Hale School powering through here into third position, and Hale School also bring up fourth, maybe just ahead of Aquinas in lane 1. It is Hale School in 4, Aquinas in 5, CBC in 6, and Guildford Grammar coming up the pool here to finish off the round. Looks like lane 2 will take 7th place, and lane 6 here never giving up to bring up 8th. Come on, Guildford, you can do it. So Guildford finishing off and rounding out the race now in 8th position. Fantastic effort from all swimmers involved.
For any swimmers that have not yet made their way to the marshalling area from the freestyle medley, can you do so now? Thank you.
Event number 53, the under 16 4x50 medley relay. And we're off and swimming. Here we go. This is again is event number 53, under 16 4x50 metre medley relay. Hale School and Aquinas setting the early pace here. Very difficult to tell who's ahead. I think Hale School in lane 3 may be slightly ahead of Aquinas in lane 5, but it's very close. And Aquinas in lane 1 as well. So there's a battle at the moment. Who's going to split first? Let's see. It is going to be either 5, 3 or 1. Oh, we didn't get the groovy camera angle. So it is Aquinas in lane 1, followed by Hale in lane 2 and Aquinas in lane 3. So Aquinas working hard now to put some more space between him and the swimmer behind. At the moment, probably about 2 to 1.5 to 2 body lengths in front of Hale School. Hale just holding off Aquinas there in lane 1. Aquinas is working hard, but Aquinas in lane 5, of course, winning at the moment, about 2 to 2.5 body lengths now, really putting in the effort as we change over into the third leg. And here we are for the butterfly leg of the pool now. Aquinas in first. Hale School just entering Aquinas now, so it's Hale in 2, Aquinas in 3, Hale in 4. Aquinas maintaining that lead, although Hale are really trying to bring it down. Aquinas probably down to about 1.5 body lengths at the moment as we finish the butterfly leg. So let's see how Hale is, yep. Aquinas is going through. Aquinas has come in the pool first. This is going to be a fast swim, a fast freestyle leg at the end here. Aquinas just ahead of Hale School, but Hale really pushing hard. Hale about 1/2 body length behind at the moment. Can Aquinas keep it? Can Hale actually come up? As they reach the halfway point, Aquinas still just ahead, but Hale moving fast. Aquinas ahead by only a hair. There's not much in this. Who's going to win? Will it be Aquinas? Will it be Hale? This is going to be close. Lane 5, lane 2. It is Hale School just ahead in lane 3, and Aquinas comes in second place. A great swim there by Hale, just taking it out at the very, very end. Third position Aquinas, fourth position Hale, 5 CBC. Guildford comes 6, and Guildford rounding out in 8th position.
Once again, all remaining swimmers for freestyle relay should now be in the marshalling area. Thank you.
While we're waiting, ladies and gentlemen, we have another new record to announce. Event number 50, the under 13 medley relay. The old time was set at 2:24.72. The new record time is 2:23.33, set by CBC. The swimmers, Sebastian Shivak, Jet Abbott, Lachlan Ross and Jack Woods. Congratulations to those boys, a fantastic effort, and of course the second record set by Jack Woods at this meet so far. This now is event number 54, the under 17 4x50 metre medley relay. And a great start there. Guildford, Hale, Aquinas. Aquinas lane 1 looks to be just ahead as we reach about the quarter-way mark. This is a very, very, very close swim already, ladies and gentlemen. I think that the pace is being set by lane 1 that I can see. So Aquinas College is just ahead. Hale School in lane 7, Hale School in CBC lane 4. But let's see if we get the groovy camera angle. Who's going to touch first? It is Aquinas in lane 1 first, CBC in 2, and Hale School in 3. So the butterfly now, this is the one that really establishes that lead, of course. This is the breaststroke leg. Aquinas are keeping ahead, Hale School CBC in second at the moment, and you can draw a line straight across the pool for third place. So as they pass the commentary position here, Aquinas in 1, CBC in 2, Hale School in 3, and then it's Hale, Guildford, Aquinas. They're pushing hard here. Aquinas, great lead there. Aquinas is in the pool already. About 2 body lengths ahead, but the butterfly leg is punishing, we know that. Hale School really moving fast through CBC moving incredibly fast through the water here on the butterfly leg. CBC look to have taken the lead away from Aquinas. Hale School coming through in both lane 7 and in lane 3. And Guildford now in lane 2, really starting to come through as well. This is going to be a very, very tight race to the finish, ladies and gentlemen. I think CBC in lane 4 are going to come in last. There we go, CBC's in the water. Hale School and Guildford, neck and neck for second position. Who's it going to be? It's all up to this last round. We saw last race, this can change any time. So they have to push here. CBC coming through, Hale working incredibly hard there. Hale starting to get the lead. Hale is now half a body length behind, but CBC holding them off, and Hale School coming through in second. Hale looks to have taken third place as well. It is CBC 1, Hale 2. Who'll get third? Hale in 3, Guildford 4. And Aquinas coming in now in 5 and 6. CBC coming through in 7, and Guildford then rounding out the event in 8th position. The next event, ladies and gentlemen, is the final of the medley relays. This is event number 55, the open 4x50 metre medley relay. So this will be very, very fast times set here. This is the best of the best. And they're off and swimming now. A fantastic start by everyone. Hale School Aquinas coming out just in front at the moment. CBC working hard in lane 7, or Hale School in lane 7. CBC in 8. I think Aquinas have the early lead here in lane 5. This is going to be a tight swim. And look at lanes 1, 2 and 3. You could actually put a ruler across their heads and you wouldn't get anywhere. This is Hale School at the moment. Or Aquinas School at the moment, sorry, in lane 5 coming through. Aquinas in lane 1. This is going to be tight to see who changes first. It is Aquinas 1, Guildford 2, Hale 3. I think there was something there because Aquinas apparently hasn't changed yet. They're in the pool. So we'll say they have. So it's Aquinas in 1 here. I think Hale School just in second position as we see now. Guildford in 3rd, Aquinas. But Aquinas in lane 5 here is coming through in first position as they come past our commentary team. It is Aquinas 1, it is Guildford, oh sorry, it is Hale 2, Aquinas 3, Hale 4, maybe Guildford 5. But the next leg, of course, is the butterfly leg. This is the one. This is where the race can be made, ladies and gentlemen, right here. So Hale School has been very strong in the butterfly leg, and this is no exception. Look at the amount of ground they're covering at the moment. Aquinas still ahead, but only just. Hale School have really brought their A game for this particular race. They're working hard. It is, I think, still just Aquinas in front. It's going to come down again to the last swim. Aquinas in front, Hale in second, and the battle for third between Guildford and Aquinas is going to be huge. So here we go, the final leg now, ladies and gentlemen. Aquinas in front, but only just. Hale School is catching up fast. I think Hale School, Aquinas is still holding off Aquinas by about 2 strokes. That's it. Aquinas 1, Hale 2. Is this how it's going to finish? It's incredibly fast. Aquinas 1, Hale 2, and look at the battle for third. Guildford may just get over Aquinas here, but Hale is flying in lane 7 as well. This is going to be tight. I think it may be Aquinas. It is Aquinas, then Guildford, then Hale School. An incredible swim there from those swimming teams. CBC coming in 5. Guildford will take 6th position, and CBC rounding out the event in 8th. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter the last 6 events of the evening. This evening has gone incredibly fast, and can I please ask you to put your hands together and thank the venue's West staff for all that they've done here at the moment in organising, marshalling, timekeeping, scoring. It's absolutely fantastic. It's great when you can come to an event as well run as this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next events are the 50-metre freestyle relays. Just so you know, the strokes in this one go freestyle, 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 and then finish with freestyle. It's very good. Even I understand that, and I'm from Queensland. So this is a 4x50 metre freestyle medley. Well, that's the way we'd say it. So a 4x50 metre freestyle relay, again starting from the right-hand side of the spectators and finishing to the right-hand side as well. As you see, some of the competitors have actually seen themselves in the camera now and are waving at the camera a little bit like lunatics and watching themselves on the large board at the front. It's always an interesting thing to watch because they don't know we can see them. We're about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen, with event number 56, the under 13 4x50 metre freestyle relay. And here we go, they've hit the pool for the last time. This is the under 13s, this is their final race of the day. The 4x50 metre freestyle medley. An early lead here by CBC again. CBC in this particular age group, a fantastic swimming squad. 2 records have been set by this age group already. Will they make it 3? Will they come through in this one? We'll soon find out. Who's going to hit first? It is CBC in first. Guildford in second, only slightly behind, CBC in third, and Hale School in fourth. Now, of course, this is just freestyle. So these races are incredibly fast because the boys are going to get in there and give everything they can from the very, very beginning. As it comes past the commentary position here, CBC are in first. Guildford are just maintaining second spot over CBC in third. Hale School are in fourth. Guildford's just struggling a little bit as we get to the end here. I think CBC is going to come through into second position, and Hale are really moving fast as well. This is going to be very close. 2 CBC, 3 Guildford, 4 Hale. CBC has now in lane 4 got approximately a 5 body length lead as we go into the second or the third and penultimate lap. So CBC here, a very commanding lead as they take it into the very last swimmer. They're about to go into the pool for the last leg. CBC are in. Who is going to be second and third? There's an incredible race going on here. Lane 8, CBC, is just ahead of lane 2, Guildford Grammar, and lane 3, Hale School. So CBC, are they going to make this a 1-2, or are they going to be beaten? Are they going to be beaten into second place by either Guildford or Hale? CBC in lane 5 coming through incredibly strongly here in lane 4, about to finish the race. An incredible race there from CBC. What a brilliant, brilliant effort. And it looks like Guildford Grammar may come through in second position, just pipping CBC to make the 1-2. Will it happen? We'll see. Guildford into second. And now we have into third position. CBC into third, just ahead of Hale School in fourth and Hale in fifth. Now we have Aquinas coming through. Aquinas will take sixth and will take fifth. And rounding out the event here, oh sorry, that's Aquinas takes sixth and seventh. And rounding out the event in lane 6, we have Guildford Grammar School. Here he comes, the last few strokes. And we're there, fantastic swim. Well done to every single swimmer in the under 13 age division. You've done yourselves proud. Next is event number 57, the under 14 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Next is event number 57, the under 14 4x50 metre freestyle relay. We just had a change of timekeeper for a minute. My co-announcer is up there now, making himself very comfortable by sitting down behind there. And here we are, ladies, we're off in event number 57, the under 14 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Guildford Grammar has taken an early lead here in lane 2 as we complete the first leg, but I tell you what, CBC are working very hard in lane 4 to keep up. This is going to be tight to see who changes first. Who will it be? Will it be Guildford? Will it be Hale? Will it be CBC? There is a line. It is Guildford Grammar just ahead of Hale School there, or just ahead of CBC and just ahead of Hale School, hitting the water for the second leg. CBC now starting to stamp their authority in lane 4, just edging ahead of Guildford Grammar as we go through. CBC about a shoulder length ahead at the moment. As we come past the commentary, it is CBC in 1, Guildford in 2, and Hale School in 3rd. CBC 4th, Hale 5th, Aquinas 6th, Guildford 7, and Aquinas in 8. So CBC here has opened up a bit more of a lead. CBC are now about 1.5 body lengths ahead of Guildford Grammar. Hale School coming in close on Guildford. Hale School may just be overtaking at the moment. They're still just behind. It is going to be tight. This is going to come down to the very, very last swim of the night for this age group. So this is CBC in first at the moment. Hale School, I think, are just taken second over Guildford Grammar there. So it's 1, 2, 3 in lanes 4, 3 and 2. No, it is in fact Guildford Grammar just ahead of Hale School, but we've got CBC. This is the final 50 metres. Really, really bring them home, ladies and gentlemen. CBC working hard, but Guildford Grammar working very hard in lane 2. Will they be able to beat them? Will Guildford come through? As we get through, it is a bathing caps difference. Guildford flying in lane 2 now. This is going to be so close. I think CBC may have it, but will they? It's CBC, Guildford Grammar. That's the race there, which is going to be Guildford in 1, CBC 2, Hale School take 3rd. What an incredible race there from Guildford Grammar, never giving up in lane 2. 4th position CBC, 5th Hale School, 6th Aquinas, 7th Guildford, and Aquinas rounding out the event in 8th place. A massive thank you there to every swimmer in the under 14 age division. You've done exceptionally well this evening, and we thank you so much for what you've done. The next event, ladies and gentlemen, is event number 58, the under 15 4x50 metre freestyle relay. One day I'd love to say an event number and someone just jumps up and says bingo. I don't know why, I just think it'll be quite fun. I already have it, Mike, I talk enough. But I think we'll try that last. If anyone has number 60 on their forms, when we say that number, I just want you all to say bingo at the top of your lungs and see what happens. But this is event number 58, the under 15 4x50 metre freestyle relay. A great start there by all the swimmers, fresh off the blocks, very, very fast. Hale School coming out fast in lane 3. It's CBC and Aquinas, lane 4 and 5 keeping up. Lane 3, 4, 5 and 7 at the moment are so close together. This is going to be too hard to tell. I think lane 3 perhaps, maybe CBC just edging ahead of Hale School. We'll soon find out as we see the split as we go into the second leg. Who's going to be first in? It is Hale School just ahead of CBC. Hale School in third, Aquinas fourth. As they come up to halfway in the pool, it is still neck and neck with CBC and Hale. This is the battle. This is going to be a good one. Hale just ahead at the moment by about a head length. That's it. So Hale ahead, but CBC coming through fast at the very final leg here. It's going to be close. Who's going to get first? It is CBC now just ahead of Hale School. Look, it is so close. I swear that's why you buy thicker bathing caps, so you can just get ahead. That's incredibly close now. So CBC just ahead of Hale, first and second. Third place, Hale School in lane 7. And I think fourth, from what I can see at the moment, Aquinas in lane 5. So let's see how we go here. The battle between lane 4 and lane 3 is huge. CBC in the pool first, Hale School coming through. This is Hale's most powerful thing. The last length is where they do their best work. CBC just ahead at the moment, but Hale really moving fast through the pool. And look at Hale coming through third as well. Could this be a Hale 1-2 or a CBC going to get one? CBC's just ahead last 10 metres. Here we go, it's CBC, it's Hale. I think CBC may have it. And they do. CBC in first place, Hale in second place. And Hale coming through and completing the placings. So CBC 1, Hale 2 and 3. An incredible race there. Aquinas comes in here in 7th position, or 6th position, and Guildford Grammar coming in 7th and 8th, in lane 2 and in lane 6. Fantastic swim there. Thank you so much, everyone in the under 15 division. We really valued what you've done today. You've really put in for your schools and we're proud of you. Thank you so much. Next is event number 59. This is the under 16 4x50 metre freestyle relay. So event number 59. And they've hit the water already, going very fast. CBC already poking their heads out in front. Ladies and gentlemen, the record for this particular event, this is the under 16. The record for this is held by Hale, was set in 2010 and was set at 1 minute 48.36 seconds. So let's see if we can break that today. CBC is in first position, just coming ahead of Hale. CBC 1, Hale in 2, Hale in third, and fourth Guildford Grammar as we hit the second leg of the pool. That record once again for you, so you can count along with me, 1:48.36. CBC still here is about a body length or just under a body length ahead as we hit the third leg here. So we have CBC in the pool, Hale in the pool straight afterwards. Hale in the pool in third, Guildford in fourth, Aquinas 5, Hale or CBC in 6. The race in the first position here is massive. Look at that, CBC just in front. A great time so far too, 1 minute 12 going so far. Are they on track to break the record? That record has been here for 11 years. Let's see if they can break that now. This is CBC hitting the last leg, 1:22. 1:48 is the time we've got to beat, 1:22. Here we go, CBC just in front, but Hale School coming up very, very fast in lane 3. Are they going to overtake? Hale School coming up fast. They're neck and neck as they come past here. As they hit the last 10. Hale School just in head. Hale School has taken the lead here. Looks like Hale School will take this race. It is Hale School in first, just behind, in front of CBC in second position. A fantastic last leg swim there by Hale School. Hale School take third. and 4th Aquinas. A fantastic swim there by Hale, taking them on in the very, very last leg. I haven't said the number yet. That bingo is false. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to all the under-16s for everything you've done this evening. Fantastic races. We've really appreciated what you've done. And looking forward to seeing you next year as you hit the under-17s. Which brings us to event number 60. Thank you very much. It worked. I didn't think it'd work. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Here you have made my night complete. I'm so happy. Here we are, the under-17 4x50 metre freestyle relay. Now this is a fast race, look at this. First position at the moment, maybe CBC in lane 4, but look at CBC in lane 8, Hale School in lane 7. Really, really pushing here. Guildford lane 2, everyone is in contention as we get to the first leg. Who's going to change first? It is CBC changing first in 1, Hale 2. Hale 3, CBC 4, Guildford 5. CBC has a good lead now, about half a body length in front of Hale, but we know anything can happen from here. So CBC working hard. They've extended to about a full body length as we hit the last 10 metres of the second leg. CBC going through, Hale still swimming incredibly strong. Hale School also coming in third in lane 7. CBC hit the water first for the third leg. Hale School still at that body length apart, but look how fast they're going. Hale School also in lane 7 now, belting to get through. CBC maintaining that body length lead at the beginning, but I tell you what, Hale are not giving up. Aquinas flying through, Guildford moving in lane 2 to see if they can get up into the podium as well. CBC look like they're going to be turning first, just in front of Hale. It is CBC just in front of Hale School. But this is the final lap. This is where Hale does it very well, ladies and gentlemen. So CBC, can they hang on? CBC pushing hard, still about half a body length in front to the final 10 metres. CBC by about 3/4 of a body length. I think they've got it here. CBC 1, Hale in 2. Is that how it's going to end? Yes, CBC 1, Hale 2. Hale coming in third place. Guildford coming into fourth. Hale's coming in, Guildford just in front of Aquinas for fourth place. Aquinas in fifth, CBC in sixth, Aquinas seventh, and Guildford rounding out the event there in 8th position. Again, to all the under-17 swimmers, thank you so much for competing tonight. Thank you for all the hours. Thank you, parents, for all the hours you do for the swimmers as well. We know. This brings us now to the last event for the evening. This is the big one, the open 4x50 metre freestyle relay. So all the swimmers from the schools, this is time to get behind your school. This relay gives you bragging rights if nothing else. So you really want to get behind your swimmers and get them in, get them to the other end of the pool as fast as you can. And they're off and running there. Here we go. We have a great start from all groups, and it is absolutely neck and neck as they hit the quarter of the way through the pool in the first leg. It's too hard to pick. Look at this. I think Hale School may be just pipping in front at the moment of CBC. Guildford and Aquinas in lane 1 and 2 battling it out. Lane 7, Hale School flying as well. This is going to be an incredibly fast time. Who's going to break first? This is going to be good. This is Hale School in 1, Hale School in 2. It's a 1-2 for Hale at the moment. Third place CBC, fourth Guildford, and fifth Aquinas. Can Hale School hold on? Hale School pushing their lead now at the moment, still 1-2. It's hard to tell who's first, lane 3 or lane 7. It looks to be lane 3, just ahead of lane 7. Guildford into third position. There's going to be Aquinas coming through now as well. Aquinas in lane 5. This is going to be a tight one. Hale, lane 3 hits first. Lane 2, Guildford, then Aquinas. This is close. Final 2 laps of the meet, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Everyone, boys, get behind the swimmers here. Get behind your schools. This is the final part, the penultimate lap. This is where it can be won and lost, right here. Hale School still a commanding lead in 3rd position, in lane 3, I should say. Hale in 3, Hale in 7. It is a Hale 1-2 at the moment still. Guildford in 4, Aquinas in 5. Is that how it's going to end? Let's see, Hale School in front. Look at lane 7 coming through. Which Hale's it going to be? Lane 3 ahead by about a body length now. Lane 7 coming through. Guildford maintaining 3rd position. It is going to be a Hale School victory for lane 3. Hale in 1, Hale position 2, and I think 3rd is going to go to Guildford just above Aquinas. 3rd position to Guildford, Aquinas 3, Aquinas 4, Aquinas 5, 6 Guildford, 7th position CBC, and 8th position CBC. Fantastic race. For all the open competitors, thank you again for coming here this evening, for all you've done. It's been an absolute pleasure watching you race this evening. Could I now ask all students, please, to go back to your school areas and wait for the final presentations. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we please ask a special round of applause for all the staff from Swimming WA today who have been with us as the officials, pressing the buttons, blowing the whistles, and also a massive thank you to all the students, the non-swimming students from Guildford Grammar who've been doing the menial tasks for us, bringing us water and food, ambrosia, nectar, and anything else we ask for. And also, on behalf of all the teachers here in Guildford Grammar, the host today, a big thank you to all the parents for all that you do, taking the children to early morning swimming trainings, late night swimming trainings, swimming meets, and everything else. It's absolutely appreciated, and I'd like to say on behalf of us, behalf of all the students and all the staff from all the schools, thank you so much, parents. It's our pleasure to have you as parents of the schools in which we work. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. To do the presentations tonight, could you please welcome the Principal of Guildford Grammar School, Mrs. Anne Dunstan.
Thank you, Mr. Hurley. And first and foremost, I'm going to thank all of our swimmers this evening. And if I could just ask them to be seated. Thank you very much. So to all of our swimmers this evening, congratulations and thank you for your wonderful participation. It has been a joy to watch you all. In particular, it's been a joy to watch young swimmers coming up through and those who are participating perhaps for the very first time, through to all of our swimmers who've been here for many, many years. Secondly, I also want to acknowledge all of our spectators and parents. I know it has been an incredibly difficult time for the past 12 months and including into this year, where there have been events that we've either had to cancel, change, reschedule, or you haven't been able to attend. It's been a pleasure to have you here this evening, and I'm sorry that there will be some larger meets where you won't be able to attend, but we're hoping that the live streaming will support that. So thank you for your support and wonderful attendance here this evening. And swimmers, could you please express your appreciation for your parents and guardians and supporters? Thirdly, I'd like you all to put your hands together for all of the people who have worked tirelessly to prepare and enable this event to occur tonight, particularly all of the staff and support people, both from the host school, Guildford Grammar School, but also all of your own schools and also all of the staff at Venues West. We could not do it without their support. Let's express our appreciation for them. Okay, we have had 3 records broken this evening, and I'll just go through some details of those. Event 14 in the under 13 breaststroke. So the old record was 37.61, the new record 37.37, and that is, has been broken by Jack Wood of CBC. In event 50, the under 13 medley relay. The old record 2:24.72, the new record 2:23.33, and that's CBC again. And the final record that was broken this evening, event 56, again under 13. There's a bit of a pattern forming here. Freestyle relay, the old record 2:09.73, and the new record 2:04.15, CBC. Okay, and finally to the presentation of the Australian Shield. So in 4th place, Guildford Grammar School. In 3rd place, Aquinas. And there is only just over 102 points between 2nd and 1st. So in 2nd place, CBC. And congratulations to Hale School.
I'd just like to say a few short words. I'd like to thank Guildford for hosting this event and for Venues West making this possible. I'd also like to say thank you to all the boys for making this a really competitive, good night. A lot of fast swims. And I'd also like to say thanks to Hale coaching staff for getting us down here and preparing us throughout the year.
I'm going to hand back to Mr. Hurley. Put your hands together for Mr. Hurley, who's been commentating all evening as well. He does an amazing job.
Ladies and gentlemen, that does bring us to the end of the meet this evening. Thank you so much for coming along. We hope to see you at the next swimming meet, the athletics, whatever it happens to be. Could I now ask, please, teachers and staff of schools, your schools are now entirely in your control. So if you'd like to dismiss them as you wish. Parents, if I were you, I'd get out fast, just to make sure. And if the cafeteria is open, of course, get something. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.